Yeah, shake it, baby, shake it down, shake it like that. All I wanna do is my
Friday. Want to kick it off with Kathy Lee and Hoda style with some vino, because how much wine did you drink this week? Molly Duker is one of my favorite wines, and for several reasons. One, they literally make you dance to prep for it. Like, it's called a Molly Duker shake. They have a Sip It Forward program where you gulp and help, and the proceeds go to help kids in Cambodia. And the last reason, it is delicious. You're welcome. You guys, they even named a bottle after me. It's called Girl on the Go. I mean, all right, it's not about me. I mean, she's a redhead, but I can pretend. Also delicious. So, how'd the no complaining go? Based on my Facebook feed this entire past week, probably not the best week to roll that out. That was a challenge. But no complaining shouldn't be a week challenge anyhow, so keep going with that. Which rolls me into today's topic, the art of giving and the power behind it. So if you want the key ingredient to success pie, happiness pie, whatever pie you eat this holiday season, you got to dash a little giving in it. That's the key. Because success means nothing unless you're fulfilled. So how many times have you done something in life, like achieved something and been like, is this all there is? That's because success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. So in order to feel fulfillment, you got to go beyond yourself, give beyond yourself, and contribute beyond yourself. So if our goals are only to serve ourselves, you're only going to feel happy for a short period of time. True happiness comes from giving. And the key is expect nothing in return. So as the holiday season approaches, try to think of how you want to give, especially tangible gifts. If you watch kids open a gift, and don't get me wrong, gifts are fun, but if you watch them open it, there's this joy and excitement that lasts maybe 10 minutes, and then they move on. And then when I look back to holidays and gifts and stuff, I want to talk to you about certain things that I remember and how powerful they were. So my brother, sister, and I, we were raised to give and to help others. And that's truly the best gift our parents ever gave us. And we didn't even realize it at the time. But, you know, my favorite tradition, it happened around Christmas. And what it was is our parents would rent a bus. A huge bus would pull up, and my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, we'd all get on the bus. And I remember in the beginning, we had no clue what we were doing. And we'd do a give back day, like a pay it forward day. And we visited kids with special needs, hospitals. But this one trip, we went to the Ronald McDonald House. If you don't know what it is, it's amazing. It's a home away from home for parents of sick children. And we walked into this house, and we all had a gift to give. And we helped bake cookies. We had conversations. We talked. And then we went out and celebrated after. We'd always do a give back and then go celebrate bowling, dinner, something fun. But when I look back and think about it, I couldn't tell you where we went to dinner. I couldn't tell you the celebration after. What I remember, and in detail, was the outfits they were wearing, the smile on their face. That was the true meaning. And that has given me so many eye-opening lessons in life that really the key to living is giving. And, you know, memories are tied to an emotion. Anytime you have a memory, it's because there's an emotion attached to it. And that's what you remember when you give beyond yourself. So transformation happens when you stop trying to get and start giving. And God, the universe, whatever you believe in, wired the world to give. And it always comes back to you. And it all goes back to give and you shall, that's right, receive. But you can't expect it. That's the key. So you can give more than you realize. 2/3 of the world lives on less than $2 a day. We talked about that. And you know, you don't need $1 million to help somebody. I think that's where people get caught up. And it doesn't always have to be monetary. But if it is, and if you can give something, even if it's a little, it's worth it. And you'll realize you will gain this abundance mindset. The abundance mindset is there's more than enough. And get rid of the scarcity mindset that so many people live with. And that's, you know, that there's not enough and you have a fear of giving it away and you never have enough. And money simply flows. And that's what currency means, flow. So whatever you give out, it will always come back. And that's so important to remember and get that abundance mindset. So To people who have subscribed to my website, I thank you a million times. And I'm going to be sending an email on Monday about really good ideas of how to give back this holiday season and things you could do for yourself or your family. But for everybody, the challenge that I want to give this week going forward is to give to someone, whether it's a charity. But if it is a charity, don't donate to donate. Attach a meaning to it. Or if it's just somebody who needs to pick me up in life, or somebody's homeless, give them something without judging, because 8% of homeless people in our country alone are veterans. You just never know the story. So don't expect anything back. And if you already give, as I'm sure many of you do, change it up. Give in public. It might be uncomfortable, and don't do it to be recognized. That's not why we do things. But it'll encourage others to do the same, which is super powerful. Kindness is contagious. And look at the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, for example. So to kick off this giveaway, I'm giving $100 away. And I'm going to pick one of you. But here's the key. It's not for you. It's for you to give somebody else. Somebody that needs it more than you do. Because somebody always needs something more than you do. So I challenge you, write comment of somebody that you think could really use this. And then I challenge you to add to it and give that abundance, that give back. And remember, when you look back at life one day, you're not going to think about the money and the tangible things that you have. You're not. What you're going to remember is the impact you had on people. Because the effect that you have on others, that's the most valuable currency that there is. So I'll end it with God bless all our veterans. We owe you guys the world and more. And thank you for all you've done for this beautiful country.